when people say, everything happens for a reason, it's like that's also conditioned by somebody that's putting that in your head. Do you really believe that? In theory, it makes sense.
I do.
100%. I do.
I just gotta get it. I just gotta get it. I just gotta go. I just gotta flip it. I just gotta flip it. Watch the money grow. So a little mama drop it down to the floor. After one night, she gon' be begging for more.
Welcome back. It's your boy, Dear Lebrangston. See how I gave my boy Dear C some flowers on that one. But it's your guy, Dear Lebrangston, back on the Dear Radio Show podcast. I got my best co-host with me, Dear TK and Dear Mykel. How we doing, fellas?
Doing great.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I get some verbal talk?
Actually, I'm going to say something really quick.
Say something.
If y'all have not seen what we've been doing and working on, y'all missing out.
What you mean?
I need this the new things we've been putting out. We've been getting stuff out to you guys. So leave comments. Just let us know. I feel like we've been going heavy lately. So I want y'all to know we still here.
I like it. Shout out us, man.
I just wanted to say that.
Can y'all hear me from this distance, or I need to kind of pull in a little bit?
Yeah, get a little closer.
Yeah, you sound pretty quiet.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate. Can y'all hear me now?
You good?
All right. Well, hey, man. Yeah, like TK said, tap in, man. We're doing some great stuff. I think a lot of people liking a little fun type of, activity based. Not really scripts, but obviously just the show structure that we're doing, mixing it up a little bit. Obviously, we're going to continue doing what we're doing that people like from us and having guests on and doing what we need to do. But right now, I think what we're doing is pretty fun. It's good for us. Allows us to kind of break things up and have a lot of assortment of just different variations of what we're doing. So, like, comment, subscribe on all that. We doing what we're doing. I think TK had a funny one. I think never mind. I was going to say something, but that show hasn't came out yet.
Yeah. Don't spoil it for him, man. See, look, we got stuff cooking for y'all. He always wants to spoil something. See, we got stuff cooking.
Yeah, I try to ignore what TK says.
Hey man, listen, man.
I would have took your side.
Appreciate you. See, I appreciate you.
We'll wait for that episode to come out.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate that.
We'll wait for that one. Don't worry.
Do you think, man? Okay. So the topics of the night, though, right? Obviously, welcome to Dear Radio again. Reintroduce it. We're gonna have a little fun night where we're just gonna kind of talk about who had the worst L in their life. Obviously, about this time, think about something crazy that happened. It don't have to be nothing super, super drastic, or it can be whatever you feel in the moment you want to share. Talk about your L, and let's figure out, who had the spiciest one.
I know TK's.
Are you all right?
No, you don't know, but hey, y'all leave a comment too, man. Yeah. If y'all want to get involved as well.
Nah, it involves your ankles.
No. That, man, honestly, if people don't know that, like audience, now granted, we have some new people and whatnot, but people that know me, if y'all know that story, then
it's different.
And y'all know. But if y'all want to know that story, y'all got to subscribe. You never know. I might do a secret show of my second L. But I'm going to start with my first L.
Yep.
I'll be the first one to go because these two I know they probably think they probably understand what's going on and whatnot, but I'll guide y'all. So, paint y'all a picture. Young TKD, right? Went off to college. And for anybody that know, I actually started at Eastern Kentucky first, and then I transferred into UK. Then that's how I met everybody else. But that's a story for a different day. So, young TKD at Eastern Kentucky. I'm living life, man. You couldn't tell me nothing. But my first semester there, my parents wouldn't let me have my car. So it kind of goes hand in hand with the L I'm about to tell you guys. So, like I said, Eastern Kentucky, my first semester didn't have my car. So we get this second semester. I finally got my car. But now think about what second semester is. What year or what month is that following? Kind of like the snow time, right? We come
spring
back.
Break.
Well, spring break too, but we going before that. Snow is on the ground. We get back, January and all that good stuff and all that. So I'm pretty sure Kentucky had like a bad snowstorm. We were like, I don't want to exaggerate.
What's it, 2014?
No, it's 2015.
Yeah, it would have been 2015.
It's 2015. It's 2015.
Yeah, spring of 2015. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I was pretty. I would say we was inside for at least 2 days. Not exaggerating. Like, when I say inside, audience, when I say inside, like you can't get out. Like, you can obviously go to the cab and stuff like that. I'm talking about like getting out in your car, like going outside.
Hey, people don't know about the cab, man.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, you can't get out. We actually got off our dorms. We weren't like snowed in or whatnot, but we just couldn't get outside. So I think that happened for like 2 days. And if anybody went to college, you know, cat food only so long until you're like, damn, bro, I can't keep eating this shit. I gotta get something else. So 2 days in, we were like, you know what? I feel like we can get out. And me being stupid, you know, for anybody that's watching, don't be the volunteer sometimes, man. Sometimes just ride with somebody. You don't got a person be the person that's got to drive somewhere. Take that consideration. So, like I said, 2 days in, snow, not eating cat food. So me and my homeboys like, you know what? We just gonna get out. So we take my car. And these two know, before I have my car now, I used to have a Jeep Compass.
Fire.
2012. Black. Love that little car, bro. You know, had issues, you know, overheat. Dear Mykel could tell you, we was on the road going to Lexington. That shit overheat. We got pulled over. That shit sucked. Story for a different day.
I was getting you there, though.
Yeah, but it gave me around. I love that shit. So, in my Jeep, I'm like, I got all-wheel drive. We good, man. We good. I'm not have to worry about, you know, there's no ice on there. It's been 2 days. We should be good by now. So, we look and we're like, you know what? We want Domino's. And they weren't delivering. So, that's why we were like, you know what? We're going to drive. So, my ass, we go downstairs. We look at it like, oh, it's not that bad, man. Snow's not that bad. Ice ain't that bad. We should be good. So, me, get in the car, turn it on. We let it warm up. We sitting there like this, letting it warm up. It's got all the stuff over it. We made a defrost and we're like, you know what? We're going to get this pepperoni pizza. We're going to get the sub. We hungry. We real hungry. We eating all this cat food. So, now, it's all defrosted. Turn it on. That's already on. Put it in reverse. Mm-hmm. So I'm going easy. He said, hey, bro, whoa. I was like, what? He's like, I hear something. What are you talking about? He said, I hear something. I'm like, all right. So I put it back in park. He said, I think you grinding something. I was like, man, stop, bro. So stop fucking with me, bro. I'm not grinding. He's like, no, I think you are, bro. I was like, all right, cool. So I'm listening. I back out. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to floor it to get out because I'm kind of like stuck on the hill, you know, because everything's like plowed in. So I'm like stuck on the hill. So I floor it, right? I back up, I put in reverse, and I kid y'all not, bro. I just start sliding down. Can't even do nothing. I'm turning my wheel. Nothing's going. I'm sliding down. All I see is a pole. I'm just sliding down to it. So now, mind you, I'm sliding down. I'm like, I can hit this thing head on. Or I could try to swerve a little bit. So I'm swerving. He's like, bro, turn the wheel. So we swerve, we miss it. But I missed it head on. I didn't miss on the side. So next thing you know, all you hear is from my door all the way to the back. And all you see is this long, afterwards, you see this long scrape across my bottom of my Jeep, bro. And I'm sitting there. And the crazy thing is, but I heard it. But I didn't really notice it for a while. Like I got out, looked at it, I was like, oh, it's not that bad. It's even dark. So then when I got back up in the morning, looked at it, it was way worse. So, and plus too as well, why it would have made it way worse, because I don't want to keep going on a tangent with my worst L, because I feel like y'all got it. Don't drive in the snow, even if you're hungry. Don't do it. You're going to have a situation like this. So obviously, car's damaged. And if anybody knows my dad, which they do, my dad's crazy. Military dude, asshole. Love him to death, but yes.
Shout out.
So, yeah, shout out. So I get home one day, and I totally forgot about it. Like, not even paying attention to it. Like, forget about having the damage on there. So I get home, I'm feeling good, you know. Got home, got back to the crib. I go inside, chilling. Next, you know, I hear, what in the world? I'm like, what are you talking about? Huh?
Who said that?
My dad.
Okay.
I was like, what in the world? I'm like, what in the world? So I go downstairs, and I'm like, oh, shh. Forgot I got this. He said, what is this? What is this? So going off me, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, Dad. We just wanted some pizza. And he was like, you stupid, all this. So, lo and behold, That was probably one of my biggest L's ever because that was my baby, my Jeep. I named her even Emma after Emma Roberts. So when I damaged my Jeep like that, that was one of my biggest L's because I damaged my baby. And also, hindsight, bruh. To end the story, guess what?
You didn't get your pizza?
Didn't get the pizza because it was mother effing closed. So that's my biggest L. I done scraped the side of my car, went to Domino's, it was closed, forgot about scraping my car, went home, got chewed up by my dad.
So you're telling me you didn't even call Domino's to place your order first?
No, man, because we were trying to get out.
That's
crazy. We're trying to get out, man. No, I think we honestly, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure we did it online, but don't hold me to that. But I'm almost certain we did it online. We're gonna drive there.
Even if you did it online, it still says it's closed.
Nah, sometimes they let you go. You gotta think about it. It's a snowstorm and it's still technically open, but they're not closed technically on the apps and stuff like that. You gotta think about that.
No, they close them on the apps. They close them on the apps.
I've had a situation where I've put an order in.
The only time I've had an issue with an app is when I ordered chicken at Popeyes and I pulled through the drive-thru and they're like, "We're all out of chicken." I was like, "What the heck?" And I was like, "This makes sense for Popeyes."
Yeah.
I ain't used the app before, so I don't know. I know when you order online, like on the web browser, it don't. Like TK's point, it still say open if you're doing it like that.
See,
a lot of times it won't even let you pay though.
No, I didn't pay. We didn't pay. We were gonna pay there. We wouldn't pay at the store because we were gonna use military discount.
Gotta do that. Gotta do that.
Well, man,
I don't believe you. I don't believe you order online. I think I
could not. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure.
I think I know your memory, and your memory is usually pretty off. So I'm going to say that you guys didn't order online. You guys wanted to hurry up and get out of your dorms, and you guys just wanted to spend some time at Domino's. That's why I think.
First of all, we don't spend no time at Domino's because we want to go back and probably play FIFA or do our own thing. But I'm pretty sure thinking about this, I'm pretty sure we ordered online. But more of the story, guys. My biggest L was I scraped the side of my car. I had that thing on there. It's crazy. I never got this shit fixed, and I traded that car in too, which is crazy.
So you still scraped your car, and then you're like, all right, F it. We ball. We're going out.
Remember, yes. Because I'm like, I'm already out. And two, think about young TK. I'm already crazy as it is. Think about young TKD.
Yeah,
Eastern Kentucky. Hey, y'all weren't even with me yet. This is when I was solo dolo.
I know. I remember Halloween your junior year.
But
you don't, but I do.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say Mike would have been there too. I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's 3 years removed from what he's talking about.
Yeah,
it was only two.
No,
yeah, it was 2.
It was 2.
Yeah, it was 2.
I can't. I thought you were gonna say all them times Anderson was killing y'all in Fifth Avenue at bowling.
Okay, well, hey man, see, don't we ain't gonna go in another tangent. So if anybody that know, let dear Mykel have his part. Well, that's a story for different. Everybody know what Fifth Ave used to do in that bowling. All my Fifth Ave watchers, bro, leave a like. Bro. But that's my biggest L though. I ain't gonna take too much time. I want y'all to go.
LeBron, go ahead. I'm still trying to fornicate.
You still trying to think of a story?
I got a couple of lessons. So I'm trying to figure out.
A couple of lessons. All right.
I don't like to say lessons.
Well, mine's pretty deep, so I don't know if you're going to be able to top mine. So
I thought anybody got a piece of paper out. I was like, damn, what happened?
No, this all in the memory.
No.
You want me to go though?
Yeah, go.
All right, I'll go.
Go ahead.
So I'll preface this. I've only maybe told 1 or 2 people this story, and it's like it was a pretty life-changing story for me, right? And I'll preface this. I told you don't know this story.
James knows.
No, he doesn't know either.
Wow.
Yeah, there's maybe only 1 or 2 people that I've told. And let me preface this, like, if you're non-religious, if you don't believe this, cool, whatever. It still happened. And it changed a big aspect of my life. So freshman year of college, I was staying the night at my ex-girlfriend's place. And then it was Saturday night going into Sunday. Felt like my life was all over the place. I was already on the border of flunking out of college, doing all this stuff, like doing stuff that I wasn't supposed to, started really getting into alcohol a lot. And then, so I remember going to sleep, and in my dream, I was walking into this empty restaurant, right? Completely empty, except for this one guy in this corner. And so I went over to him because he was a guy that I knew. It was a family friend, his dad. And his dad was sitting on the corner, and he was like, "Come over here." And I sat down, and I was like, "What the heck are you doing here? Like, where the heck am I?" And like, it didn't feel like a dream. It actually felt like I was actually walking around and like actually there, like very, very fluid. At the time, I could remember way more details, but this is just the basis of it. So I'm in this restaurant, and he's got this big book. It's like a bigger than like all the encyclopedias you used to see on TV that they try to sell all put together, right? And it was this big book, and I don't remember how it happened or what he said exactly, but he's flipping through the book. I'm like, "What are you looking at?" And he's like, "This is the book of life." And I'm looking through it, and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And I look up at him, and I realize it's not actually my friend's dad. It's what I still believe to this day is like me and God having a one-on-one conversation. So he's flipping through the book, and he's like, "This is where your name should be." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Your name's not in here." He's like, "You know what that means, right?" I'm like, and still I was like very confused. I was like, "Where the heck am I?" And he's like, "Come on, let me show you some things." And so again, I don't remember it very in detail to this day, but like if you would have asked me when I woke up, I could have told you every little detail. But I remember he like brought me through these like places of what I perceived as like the outside of like hell, at least from what I understood from the dream. And he's like, if you don't get your life together, like this is where you're gonna go. And like and he like left me there, and it felt like hours in that dream, and I was there for hours, and then he finally pulled me back out, and we were back in this restaurant, and then he was like, moral of the story, he didn't say this word for word, but he's like, moral of the story, get your life together. And boom, woke up, and it was 8 a.m.
God.
It was 8 a.m. and I got up immediately, and I was like sweating. Like I was like, my body was like super like nervous. My heart was pounding, felt like a nightmare, and got up out of bed. And my ex-girlfriend at the time was like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "Going to church. And it's Sunday. Like church starts in like an hour. I'm going." And she's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I just got to go." And then since that day, like that's been a key memory in my mind and in my life of just like I've never had any near like life experiences like that, but in that moment, like it was very surreal. And again, like this could all be my body just telling me that, hey, you need to get your life together. But to this day, like this is what I still believe, that it was like that one-on-one conversation between me and God, and just him telling me like, look, dude, get your life together. And then ever since then, like changed my ways and got my life right. But that I would consider that my biggest L, because my life got so far that way that I had to have that one-on-one conversation with God to figure out, hey, like some of the stuff you ain't doing right is right. You need to get your life together, or else like you already know where you're going. I showed you where you're going. He's like, time's running up. And I was like, all right. And then woke up. So yeah, not a lot of people know that story. I've only shared it to maybe like 2 people in like Bible studies, but like that was one of the like scariest moments of my life, because I like really felt it. Like when I woke up, I understood the message, knew what I needed to do, and boom. But yeah, that would be my biggest L.
Hey,
Dang.
bomb.
Yeah, it was crazy. I told you, Mike, you should have went before me, man.
Nah, that's tough. That's tough. I got some joints like that too, but I don't know if I want to go like that.
Yeah.
That's
Other than that, I mean, I've had some decent L's in my life, but that I would say like that's my biggest L.
You felt that one. You got to
Yeah.
share it because you felt that
Yeah.
one. I respect that.
I'm trying to figure.
That's big.
Do I want to go? Do I want to go left like that, or do I want to do something little?
Man, go what you.
Yeah,
do
do
what you
whatever
wanna- yeah,
your,
do what you wanna do.
your heart
That's
desires.
a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, we're thankful that you're here, brother. We're thankful that you on the right path, and hopefully, we're doing everything we can to keep you on that. Can y'all hear me right here, or no? I need to be.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got you.
no, you're good, you're good.
Go ahead.
That's tough. How do I compete with these L's?
Yeah.
Y'all got some L's out here. Okay. I'll go with
Oh, the suspense.
Dang, you telling me we had a meeting last night and you still haven't figured out a story?
No,
He's trying to suspense the crowd.
I know. The suspense is killing us, man.
I'll go with this. One time we go back to young Mykel. I'm probably sixth grade, so I'm probably 10, 11. I'm living in South Korea. At that time in my life, I'm already living in college. Like the college career you will feel and experience at 18 to 21. I'm doing that at 10 to 12. It's just
benefit of doubt. He's always said this, audience. He's always said that. I will give him that.
This is just different. Korea is a different place. It's very heartfelt to me. I love it. It's just a different rule and structure out there. Granted, I was living off post, so it was a little more of the culture, and then my schooling was on post for military brat. So I am on the military base, and the only thing there is the schools, shopettes, hotels, and some like 3 gyms. Obviously, most bases got like 3 gyms. So
yep,
we going. My natural routine is go hit the school, obviously. Then we go hit the gym or the YS. That's our little joint. We 12, 13, 11, 12. So at this point, we got like a meeting destination where the bus take you around all of the stops. Most of the stuff is in walking distance, but it take you 45 minutes to get from one side to the other side. So you don't want to walk everywhere. We get to in the school. We want to go to a certain specific gym that has crazy runs around like 4 p.m. And this is where all like the adults and stuff is at. So like we young, but we can hoop. So like they'll let us get on the court because we actually know how to shoot and stuff like that. Obviously we're not finna guard and defend these tall guys, but like they let us get in there some runs if we can, show our ability. So we get in there and, these are the times we want to get better and better and better and be better than our age group. So that's the normal routine. Instead of taking a bus, we took a taxi. Mind you, taxis back then, that's 08, 09, it's like heavy. It's not Uber, it's not none of this, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, taxis is a real thing. We go take a taxi. It's probably 4, 5 young guys, crazy, young, reckless, like not real heavy parental supervision because they at work all day. You don't really see them like that. So we just kind of doing our own thing, right? And I was in there with 2 people that I don't usually, hang around. So I don't really know these guys. We get into and mind you, the driver's Korean. So we get to this place. We say, yo, we need to go to this place and we need to get there as soon as possible. So that's probably like a 15-minute drive from one side to the other job.
Yeah.
We get there. They slow down. See, in Korea, they do a trick. I don't know if it's all taxis, but he has slowed down. So the meter runs up. So by the time we get there, we're paying a lot more than what we normally should pay. We already know what we should be paying. By the time we get to the destination, everybody's supposed to split the bill, right? I'm looking, I got my stuff ready. I'm ready to get hooping, got my stuff ready to rock. I look around though, everybody start looking a little crazy. I'm like, when people got that look like
I already know.
They got that look like
I already know.
like suspension look. It's like, hold on.
Yeah.
And I'm not catching the wave because I don't know them.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, I don't know.
They about to ditch.
I was like, we pull up to the place. Stop. Oh, yeah. Boom. Now, mind you, I'm just kind of rephrasing how the Korean language kind of sounds. Obviously, he said actual words, so don't go crazy on me in the comments on that. However, we get there, and 2 of them just get up out of there.
Knew it.
I'm like, oh, what we doing? So the next person, I'm looking like, okay, well, I guess we just gotta go jet. So we all just jet. Cause I'm not finna be, I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's probably like $40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Over there. I ain't had that. So we all take off. We like, all right, well, I'm not looking back. I'm just trying to get into the gym. Mind you, the run is probably like a good 2-minute run. We gotta go up a hill. we running and we young. I'm chubby. Back then, I think TK you met me freshman year, so you didn't know. I was in a chubby phase. where I'm slow. I'm probably 4'11". I'm slow. I can get around. I can still shoot that thing. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, but I couldn't.
So that matters.
I couldn't move for real. we running up the hill. I just hear the taxi driver footsteps heavy, hawking.
Oh yeah, he better catch y'all ass.
I'm looking back like, oh no, this ain't real. So I'm cutting. Boom! Somebody else in front of me already jetting to the back behind some trees, like not even going towards the gym. Like he not even finna associate with that. I'm like, oh man, what am I doing? I can't go in the gym because we go in the gym, then they're gonna get everybody else. They can't mix them in with it. So boom, I'm trying to go in the opposite direction to another spot. Boom! I'm the last one though.
Damn.
And I'm the slowest. So I'm going up the hill. I'm tripping, falling, trying to grab my feet, trying to grab the grass, trying to get to it. He, hey, yo, trying to get to it. Boom. I stop. I fall. I roll down the hill. I hit him on the way up. I'm going down. I'm pretty much blindsided his whole feet. Boom. So he tripping over me. The other guy trying to come back and get me, but he like, yeah, it's kind of too late. So he just taking off. I'm getting back up. He grabbed me though, right? I'm like, oh, this is over. Like boom. I had to hit him with a little maneuver. I just took the shirt off. I'm gone. I'm just no shirt. Gone. Boom. And we take off. And then I don't know how, right? We got away from him. I don't know how. My heart racing. Like impulses is crazy. I don't even want to hoop no more because I don't even know what's going to happen if I just try to enjoy myself. So I'm not even trying to even be relaxed. I'm trying to find my way to the crib. Mind you, I live off post, so that's a 45-minute walk going off post. If I want to walk, I can't take another taxi. I have no bread. So I have to find a way back though. I'm sitting here trying to figure out, okay, how do I get myself even in this situation when I just wanted to hoop? And I'm just trying to figure out, okay, what's the next move? So I'm out here in the field, no shirt on. It ain't cold. It's summertime, but it's still like I'm looking crazy as a young 10, 11 years old on post. So I can't find my friends nowhere. Don't know the other guys. I'm just in a jet. So I'm just going on a jet mission going off post. I successfully make it off post, mix myself up with the crowd, still no shirt on, get to the crib. Just act like the day didn't happen. The next day, though, I get to the school. I go to my first class, everything cool, doing my thing. Don't even want to look at the friends that I was with. Boom. I get to second class, go about my normal day, everything good. By the time I get to lunch, though, I'm eating. I'm like, all right, it is what it is. Just don't do nothing like that again. I get called to the office. I'm like, okay, why am I getting called to the office? I never really get called to the office. I get called to the office. Principal like, hey, we need to sit down and talk to you real quick. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, what's going on? There was an not accident, but there was an incident reported yesterday involving you and some other people. And I was like, huh? What do you mean? And he was like, well, from the report, it says, it was you and a group of guys in this taxi going to a certain place. And he obviously needed pay for his actual job, his time. Allegedly, you all just jetted. I'm like, it sounds about something that happened. Yeah. And he was like, so like, you're going to have to figure out something that's going on. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, we've already talked to the other students. I said, okay. I said, well, you talked to who? We've already talked to other people that's already associated and everything. They said it was all your idea. I said, huh? I said, excuse me, sir. I have no idea who may have told you it was my idea. I was inclined to go to a certain location to have free time, leisure for my own recreational purposes. And my ideal was to get there as efficient as possible and do things responsible. It just didn't go that way. It wasn't my fault, though. well, somebody has to pay this fine. I'm like, how did you even receive this fine? I'm thinking in my head, like, how's the bill going to the school? And I'm like, so who's paying for it? He's like, don't worry, I'll talk to your parents. I said, mind you, my parents don't really know this is like Batman and Bruce Wayne lifestyle. Like, I'm Batman at school and I'm Bruce Wayne at the crib. Like, it's different. It's different.
The fact that you're doing this at 11 is crazy. Crazy work. Crazy work.
It's crazy. My parents get the memo. I'm not even at this point. I'm not even trying to figure out who on their behalf said it's my idea. I'm not even worried about that because there's nothing I could do about that at that moment. My parents get the ticket. They're like, "Yo, what's going on with this?" They already know the rundown, so I'm not even finna give them the rundown because they already know the rundown. You know how military, like,
yeah,
but parents,
they just want you to explain it.
They already know the rundown, so I'm not even gonna go there. They're like, "Yo," I was like, "How much is the bill?" It's like $40-something. I'm like, "All right, y'all go ahead and do that. I apologize on my behalf for whatever happened. I go work this summer to pay y'all back." It's like, no, I don't think that's gonna work. That's gonna work. I'm like, huh? I'm like, all right. So I'm figuring out ways to figure out how to pay this bill. So they send me down. There's in my building, there's like a trash. It's like a trash service you can actually work for. And I got put on for this one specific job just to make some bread. But I was working from like now all the way until the end of school. By this time, it's like January. So we don't get out of school till May, obviously. I'm working the whole time. And I'm trying to get paid, right? But I don't get paid. I'm just going to fast forward. I don't get paid until the last day. So
No, I know. Yeah.
the last day of May, bro.
Yeah, I know. Everybody has that on those posts. I know exactly what you did.
Crazy.
You did do the YS and whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you did.
I'm thinking I'm paying them back within 4 weeks.
Yeah.
It's 4 months.
Yeah, you don't get paid today. I know what you did.
I'm like, yo, what is
I know what you did.
So I'm indebted to my parents. Like, I can't go hoop. I can't go hoop. I can't go play games. I can't, like, this whole transition of 4 months is like a living cycle of just terror for me. Man. The relationships I have, I'm cautious with that. I'm not even looking at friends. I'm not even trying to woo. I'm locked in. Long story short, I don't know, miraculously, I had to pay the bill. Paid it very, very late. For that time, I was in a very daunting situation in my life. Korea is very serious about laws. And
yeah, they are.
And anything they have going on. It was a very daunting and scary situation for me. It's a big L and big life realization of do the right thing. So that's one L. I have many others for Korea. I have many others for my life. But that's one for me where I was like, I should just took the bus. But that's just that's my story. I didn't want to go too entail with that, but that's a story for my day. So what would y'all have done different in yours? I think TK, I mean, like Lebrangston said, you should just maybe call them boys or something like that, or try to.
No, I would have just said we going back to the calf again.
You should have.
I'm glad I went first because Jesus, boy, y'all. Lebrangston is damn near a horror story.
Yeah,
Yours is you about to be abducted. You want to be gone.
I had another crazy one. Should we tell more than one, or should we just say one?
Nah, if we gonna have to save those.
Okay.
You don't want to give too much soft because you never know.
Okay.
You might have somebody, and then we want to, they might be like, hey, we saw that one. We have another one, so you don't want to get the audience too much.
I want to ask a question to Mike though.
Okay.
Based off of that incident, do you have trust issues?
I think it's normal for every human to have trust. So yes, I think every.
But is that what, like, would you say that key moment like started it?
No.
And the only reason I'm chuckling is because I got the Drake song "Trust Issues" stuck in my head.
That's crazy. No, I don't. Nah, that was
Because for me, I would have been like, I ain't trusting nobody.
Nah.
Because there's key moments in my life where stuff not as similar as that happens to me, but like when someone screws me over, I'm like, I'm gonna remember this because I can't trust people these days.
Yeah, you can't.
Nah, that was like the second or third time. There's a one time that happened in Korea that made me like, okay, I'm looking at people real left. I don't want to go into that one because that one.
The fact that you did that at 11, 12 is still nuts to
Yeah,
me.
but it's also kind of crazy too because like, I mean, I've been to Japan and just like the kids in Japan going to like their schools are just like
No, they do
all
that.
over the subways, and it's a
they
lot
do
different
that.
than like here.
Honestly, the closest thing to it, I think, and y'all could say I'm wrong, is probably New York.
Probably New York
Because
or Chicago.
Yes, Chicago's a good one.
Yeah,
Kids in New York, they're very independent at that age, very early. You gotta get out.
because it's so accessible.
Yes,
I agree.
so that's man, you really could have been taken, bruh. That Langston, I'm glad, man,
Right.
yours. But dear Mykel, you could have been taken, bruh. That man would have snatched your little pill boy, dough boy looking boy. You would have been gone.
I look just like that.
You would have, boy.
You know why I look like that? Kyle's eating McDonald's every day.
Shout out.
Just not going like
Be
that.
honest, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, this season ain't going like that.
Double cheese every day for dinner is crazy. I've been doing that for a whole summer.
Ooh,
And it's better international too.
Ooh, dear Siege ain't going like that, man. Shout out him though.
Shout out. I remember when I went to Japan, I was staying at the Air Force Base. They had of course they had a Taco Bell at the BX.
Taco Bell Express.
Yeah, bro. And
I
in
know
Japan,
you.
it was freaking fire. Even the Burger King, fire.
Tell y'all, this is why I like Burger King. Number one, military kids.
I'm talking about
Tell y'all.
international. International was different.
Still on the base, but you know.
Yeah.
You know-
different barriers though.
Yeah, see, because I was in Germany, it's different. It is different. It's different. Still on the base though.
Yeah. I should tell a better story.
No, man,
No, that was a good one. I never knew that one.
You about to get the juices flowing, so when the comments come in, the audience, y'all say some L's, and they be like, "Hey, dear Mykel, let us know another one."
Yeah, because
After
like
you get 'em, you don't want to throw too much out yet, man.
no, not yet. Because like for me, like with that's not the only like strange dream I've had. Like I've had crazy dreams where I've talked to like people who've passed away, to like dreams where I've talked to
man.
myself. Like it's. I've had a lot of crazy stories,
can
and
unpack
I can't tell
people.
them all right now.
Can't do that.
No, we got to save it for later. So if y'all want to hear
Okay.
more crazy dreams,
Nah, TK, no, I know.
make sure to like.
Right next. You know what I mean? We in the same dorm.
No, I got a story like that too. But we ain't gonna. We ain't gonna. we,
It's look like the mummy in there. You hear me? It's looking crazy, dog. we can't go into them, but that would make you have to think about your life.
oh my god! And that. And what dear Mykel is talking about, that was a very change in my life, boy. That right there, and he experienced that. That was scary. But see, we ain't gonna stop, bro. I'm giving too much sauce. Y'all gotta subscribe to the content, bro, and ask us to tell you something like that. That's exclusive shit.
Yeah, subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We don't have that yet.
Yeah, I have to say. That's why I didn't say nothing. But I'm telling
One
y'all,
day.
I'm telling y'all, man. We got some. You know, that's all. It's can't even get it out.
Nah, that was.
I know.
So-
Tough like that.
That was good. Though.
Brink, you ain't. What would you have done differently? I guess you know what I'm saying. Like I don't think we.
Yeah. Y'all two didn't say it. I said mine though.
I think it's tough because I mean, like I've always lived my life as like. I wouldn't change anything in my life because everything happens for a reason, and there's daily life lessons that you learn every day. I obviously like look hindsight at it.
How accurate do you
Don't
think that is? That quote you just said.
for me.
Yeah, like how
I think it's very
Quote
important.
he said.
you know when people say everything happens for a reason. It's like that's also conditioned by somebody that's putting that in your head. Do you really believe that? In theory, it makes sense.
I do.
I
100%.
do. Just from a religious aspect,
Yes,
is
I
like
do
everything
with
happens
aspect.
for a reason.
Yep.
And even if you were, I mean, this kind of gets into more of like the sci-fi side, but I also feel like if you were to go back and change, like,
I do too.
for instance, of like what I did, there's always something else that you're going to F up in life that's going to teach you possibly even a bigger life lesson than you need to learn. or even just like another life lesson to replace that aspect.
Watching too much Flash.
Exactly, Flashpoint.
Nah, but hey, you can't, because it's gonna sprout into something different.
Yeah, different timelines. You can't make fragments in the timeline.
I believe in that. You gotta put that shit right back.
But no, seriously, like that's what I've always believed, and I believe that wholeheartedly. Is like everything does happen for a reason.
Yes.
In terms of like, and for me, like I always look at it as like just something happens, and I'm like, man, why the heck did that happen? Like, why me? Like, why this? Like, why that? And then like a couple days later, maybe a week later, something realigns it to that in a more positive aspect. I'm like, okay, that's why I didn't get that job, because it led to a greater job like this, or this is why I quit my job and now I'm loving life at this other better job that I have going on right now. So that's what I mean, that's what I'll always preach and I'll always stand on, is that everything does happen for a reason. At least that's what I believe in. People believe their own things, but that's just the way that I look at life.
I want to add before we close too. Also, don't want to go on a tangent. Grand scheme of things was about talking about our biggest L, and Mike has to explain what he would do differently. But also, I wanted to say, quick, history repeats itself. I'm a strong believer in that. I feel like everything, like from now, what we're doing now, from what we're doing later, it all comes full circle. That's how to get that out there. Because
well, I mean, even if you look at like the history textbooks, like stuff goes around in circles. Like it just all repeats itself.
Yep.
Like I remember when COVID happened, like it was the first time that like a big pandemic happened in like 100 years or 1,000 years, something like that, and like it rounded back up in time.
Every time.
It's like we're in a simulation, the Matrix.
But
what are you doing? What, are you a mime?
That scared you, didn't it?
No, I'm just curious of what's going on.
Dear Marcus, what would you do differently, bro? You didn't tell that people. Let us know.
Well, I do it different. Like I said,
don't get in a taxi with people you don't know, man.
Yeah, that for sure. And just, what I'm saying, walking. I could just walk. I could just walk. What I'm saying?
I thought you said it was 45 minutes.
Yeah, that was a long walk.
Wait. Y'all didn't have bikes?
Nah, because like I think I live off post.
That doesn't matter. You didn't have a bike?
Nah, I didn't have where am I gonna store a bike at?
Yeah,
you in a garage?
No, not in South Korea.
No, I'm
trying. I never been to Korea.
The thing is, I'm not finna ride my bike from the crib to post and ride around post.
Yeah, after playing basketball for a couple hours too.
I got you.
No, we'll take you over to Japan or Korea one time and show you like the lifestyle of it.
Listen, I've only been,
because it's not like your house, like where you can have a garage and everything.
No,
and in some spaces you probably can, but like, and like most spots in like Japan are like tightly compact.
Yeah,
I haven't been over in those countries.
But go ahead, Mike. Don't let this man TK keep interrupting you, man.
I told you though, like we was fortunate to have a spot. Like we lived in a brand new like skyrise building. So we was only 20.
I'm already knowing. I mean, you always talk about the Japan situation. I always think, I'm like, it just can't get over the 11 and 12 thing. And I'm like,
nah, it was different.
That's wild. It's different.
Yeah, it was different. But yeah, I would have done that differently for sure. If I took the bus or something like that, or just, I should have said a better story. Now I'm thinking about stuff.
Gonna save it, dear Mykel. You're gonna save it. Y'all, if y'all want this more interaction, y'all gotta interact with us too, because he will spill. But I ain't gonna let him spill nothing till y'all start letting us know, because we got stuff for y'all.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, that's another episode of Dear Radio. Unless y'all got any last thoughts?
No, I feel like, leave a comment on y'all biggest L's, or if y'all want to, DM us and we'll talk about it on the show. Or if you really, really want to talk about it, come on the show.
Let us know.
I feel like we can open something like that.
Let us know who.
My bad, go ahead.
Too. Like, would y'all, because I ain't gonna lie, like mine was very interesting, but Branks had, you know what I'm saying? He had.
Yeah, his shit touched me. I said, boy, stay away from me for a little. You supernatural.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not, no.
Man, I got a lot of dream stories, man.
It's a tough one. You got,
He might unpack if y'all, we gotta.
And let us know any light L's. Y'all ain't gotta go crazy in the comments. But like, look,
yeah,
y'all had, like, oh, that's a crazy time. I had something similar to that. Let us know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We all
like getting in the car.
Yeah, your
damn pizza
situation is interesting.
Damn pizza.
Freaking pizza. All for Domino's. Shout out Domino's, though. I like Domino's.
Man, shout out Domino's, bro. But, man, awesome pizza.
Shout out South Korea, man. Great place.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
Yes.
Shout out God, man. Shout out. While we're on the topic, shout out.
Yeah, all praise. All praise. Might as well.
Shout out God.
Might as well. I think we should go into socials now for that.
Yeah, we should. First and foremost, man, I forgot to give my boy Dear Siege a shout out at the beginning, saying that he was not on the show. Shout out to my boy Dear Siege. Where's he at? He on a cruise right now?
Yeah, it's something like that. But trust me, he'll know. He'll get a little thing in the sky that says something about McDonald's. So he'll be in the comments.
Yeah, it'll be like the bat symbol.
Yeah, y'all see DCs. He'll be back soon.
But yeah, follow my guy Dear Siege. Dear Siege on all social media. Never the Facebook because his mom's on there. Can't do that.
No Snapchat.
No Snapchat. But everything else, Dear Siege, man.
Shout out, Dear Siege.
You can check me out at Dear Mykel, all social platforms. You can check us out at Dear Radio Show. Make sure that you lock in, you stay tuned. We got a lot of good things going on. We're just having fun. I think we got a lot of intense trajectories for ourselves. We want to be better, and we're trying to make the most valuable content for ourselves. And then obviously, putting it in for you all and want to see how it grows with you all. And we just want to do as much as we can because we enjoy this, right? So these are things that we can look back on in 10 years from now. Like, we really put some time in, some work in, and we really built some really memorable, inspiration type of content for ourselves. So we appreciate everybody that's been typing in, tuning in, liking the new stuff we're doing. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell us who got the best takes from our previous shows, the new shows that's coming out. Tell us who had the worst L on this show. Tell us something that maybe you see that you would have done differently that we didn't see. That could have been something that, obviously we can think about if it ever happens again. We're more responsible now. So these things hopefully are limited to how it's, being presented in the future. And shout out to Siege again. You're a great guy, funny. And,
yeah, all right.
And, yeah, we appreciate my boy.
I'm not shouting you out on mine. You know what it is. Anyway, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Why you did a little password?
Because he knows. Anyway, subscribe to the YouTube channel, TK82 Gaming. Also, follow Twitter, never the X, at TK82 Gaming. And I want to say a little bit of thing too about the L's. I got some more too as well. They might have some other things, but I got some funny L's. I'll bring some. They getting real deep in it. So if y'all want to hear my situation too, y'all gotta let me know. But that's all I gotta say for this one.
About the W's.
That too. I got some W's too. We all don't gotta be all negative because
very few W's.
If anybody knows, if you guys go back to our previous episodes, I had a couple of negative word of the weeks and they slaughtered me for it, but those did pretty good numbers. So y'all go back and check those out too as well. Yeah. They did pretty good numbers. So
shout out your socials, man.
Yeah, I already did.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, good.
Sorry, I tried to tune you out, man.
Yeah, see,
my fault.
Terrible.
Wow, I told you, man. I should have said my biggest L was me and TK.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just kidding, man. Love you, man.
No, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Another episode of Dear Radio. It's your boys, Lebrangston.
Hey, link at the socials.
I was going to say, man, I was just going to let the show end right there, man. Remember, it's big. The show is bigger than me, man.
Shout out Lebrangston Gaming on all platforms. Make sure you tune in. You got the elite content. He's going crazy. He's
elite.
As much work as anybody out there. He's going to continue to grow his channel. He's going to continue to give y'all entertaining content. He's up throughout the night. I'll be seeing the Twitch notification at like 10 p.m. Tune in.
It's crazy.
I get on there. He
ain't on that, man.
He's up until like 3 a.m. some nights, depending on the day, and he just has fun with his friends.
I was up to 3 a.m. watching Suits last night.
Crazy. Not me. Would not ever do that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. Hey, I gotta say one more thing before we sign off.
Yeah.
And it involves our social media. If y'all don't stop downvoting some of our YouTube shorts and not commenting why, I'm gonna start getting angry.
We're gonna find you.
We're gonna find you. And you know, if you're listening to this, I'm talking directly to you.
Right, that's sweet.
You. Bro, I check my YouTube or the YouTube analytics all the time. There was one where it was like 0 likes and 3 downvotes. I was like, bro, I was like, at least leave a comment, man. But that's all I gotta say, man. Go ahead and tune us out, man.
Hey, we also expanding. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I looked at our back end Spotify joints. We in like 4 different. Now we might be more. We in South Africa. We I don't know why our second biggest market outside of America is I don't want.
Antarctica?
Is it? Not.
No, there's no population there.
What is it, bro? I think it's Ukraine, bro.
Oh yeah, Ukraine. Yeah, I saw that.
It's super interesting.
We got people all over, man.
Poland. We got some other places. People tuning in. We appreciate everybody around the world that's tapping into Dear Radio. And again, it's been a great, amazing show. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Another amazing night. We hope y'all enjoy y'all night. We hope y'all have great dreams and wake up and have a better day. And we'll see you again sometime next week. Peace.
Peace.